You know how we get down. Yeah, the way we gon' work it out.
I am Pastor Julius, and this is my lovely wife,
Lady Ashanti.
and we got some really good information that we want to share with you guys called Let's Make Marriage Great Again. A discussion. It's called Let's Make Marriage Great
Bring
Again.
them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to, when the barrel's in your mouth. Boom, 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 bring them out. T.I. was really on, you know that?
Yeah, he was cold.
T.I. reigned supreme for about, what would you say?
I know he hit the scene hard, man, with that trap music CD.
He did. I went to go see
That
him
was
for
fire.
free, dog,
At Bowling Green, I know.
Oh! This what we do when we hear the same story?
What?
Because I have to hear your stories on repeat about all your days and your heydays and who did what.
Oh,
I can quote all your stories by heart. Is that what we're doing?
Well, no, I was
all
in
good.
agreement with you.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to another episode of Make Marriage Great Again. I am your host. No, I'm joking. We are your...
That's what she really wants. She's trying to X me out. That's what she's doing. She's trying to X me out. You ever see somebody try to
Bro,
slightly excommunicate you?
I'm not
That's what she's
trying.
doing. Yeah. Because that's the second time in a row you've mentioned I'm your host and tried to X me out.
It just comes natural when I say I am your host. It's
All right.
not like a...
All right, I get it. I understand. Clean it up.
We are your hosts, Ashanti and Julius Lancaster. And today, we have a pretty good topic to talk about. I think
Would you like to warm them up with anything?
I was getting into that.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Now, remember, y'all, he always talks about how I control the narrative.
Oh, my
I think that
God.
y'all are able to see finally that I really don't control the narrative, that he always has something to say. What the heck is that?
What?
What is that?
I was bringing myself
What
to
is that?
a centered place to deal
I said it better be the
To
Holy
deal
Spirit.
with you.
It better be what's centered
yeah,
you.
to deal with you. Glory be to God.
Oh, you need to bring yourself centered to deal with me. I'll mess around and change the topic and keep on me. I'll change it. I'll turn this whole ship around.
And who's the narrative controller? You hear that?
Yeah,
Hear
I'll
that
turn
talk?
the whole ship around.
You hear that talk?
Because
You hear that talk?
this is what he does.
You hear that talk?
You do this stuff, and then when I react, you try to make it seem like, oh, look at you.
Do what stuff?
I'm reacting.
To get myself centered?
You said I need to get myself centered to deal with you.
What's wrong with that?
Whatever.
Listen, man, I think we got something good to tap into today. As we digress, as we digress.
There it is, there it is. There it is, there it is.
So listen, man.
No, take the helm of the ship.
We're dialoguing. We're having good dialogue. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about today's topic that you chose. You wanted to talk about.
I did one. I think it's good.
And so, I want to dive in. I want to dialogue.
No, you just said, are you going to warm them up first?
I'm gonna go back and forth. After you get them excited about what's going
The
on.
people are excited. Okay? And they're it gets them going. They're here.
They're already there?
That's why they subscribe to this channel.
They did. Thank you, by the way, for subscribing. That's pretty dope.
Subscribe
Yeah.
and share.
Go to IG, MMGA
Subscribe.
Podcast.
And then share
And
again.
then Facebook and Make Marriage Great Again Podcast. That's what it is.
I tell you what.
Tap in.
If we can get 20 subscribers off of this episode,
Yeah, it'd be great.
there might be some free merch for somebody.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh wow. We got you made that up right on the fly.
I did. Free merch.
I didn't have anything to partake in that decision, nothing. You just came out with just a whole thing. Just came out with it.
But isn't that like, what normally happens?
No, that's called controlling the narrative. Oh, you just admitted it. You just admitted it. You just admitted it.
It's not
Oh
controlling
my
the narrative,
God.
but I mean, that's normally,
Oh.
I'm normally like the fast paced, rah, rah, rah. You're more of the slowly calculated thinker.
So you normally control the narrative, what you're saying?
No, I just move a little faster.
Okay, all right. Call it however you want to call it. Dress it up however you want to dress it up. It's your truth. Speak it.
I'm gonna live in it.
Live in it, walk
So
in it.
listen, if we get 20 subscribers from this video, this one, I'll randomly pick one of you for some free merch.
We ain't even got no merch.
We don't have any merch yet. We don't have merch.
I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Who
Was
texted
your
me?
phone dinging just now?
Yeah, I want to know who texted me.
No.
No, you don't get to do what you're doing.
Silence.
You're controlling the narrative again.
I'll put it over here.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Could I get my phone?
No.
Hey, y'all know how it be when Cat's girl get their phone and they been up to no good. See my phone? You see my phone? Let me get my phone, man.
No. No.
That you don't get to do what you're doing right now. You
should
don't.
have had it on Do Not Disturb.
Why?
Like I asked
Because that's
you
the
to
narrative that you're trying to
before.
control.
Because we've talked about
No,
this.
it's more real life for me.
Have we talked about this before?
I didn't come in agreement with what she's doing. She is forcing me and trying to control the narrative. Could I please?
Today we are going to talk about how much of your marital issues should you be sharing with your family.
Oh man.
Dun, dun, dun. How much? How many of your marital issues, what sort of marital issues, if any at all ever, should you call your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin on the phone and tell them about what your spouse is doing?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think there's a time and a place for everything. Like, honestly, I do. And so, I think oversharing can be dangerous. But truth be told,
What is oversharing? What does that sound like?
well, so this has been my experience. A lot of the times you can be in a relationship and then you get to sharing your stuff with, your family about maybe some of the situations that you're dealing with in your relationship or whatever. And your family, those who love you, gonna side with you more times than not.
Yeah.
And so, but what happens is then you go back to your significant other and y'all make up, do whatever you're gonna do and move forward. And now your family still got an issue with your significant other because they can only remember and recall what you last told them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you overshare, sometimes I think you're sharing information that just don't need to be shared.
So at what point is it cool for you to share? Like, I mean, if you're being abused, you need to share with your family or no? Like, if you are in danger, is that something that needs to be shared?
I mean, I think abuse and danger should always be shared.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless, they should always be shared. But again, I think, like abuse could be relative. It really could be. Just like toxicity could be relative.
So what you're saying is what abuse is to one may not be abuse to another?
Yeah, and so a person could be really like in a messed up mental state on their own, and then they're receiving maybe communication from their significant other as abuse. And really, truth be told, it might not be abuse. And then here it is, you come running telling everybody, I'm being abused, he's emotionally abusing me. And that ain't really the case for real.
Let me ask you this question. Do you think that oversharing could also be some very positive things, but you should not be sharing them because it could begin to intrigue some people? For example, would it be a good idea for you to be telling your brother and your boys how big your wife's booty is?
Well, I mean, if it's big like that, they can see that thing anyway. That thing gonna be thangin'. That thing gonna thang if it's big like that, regardless.
All right.
But
so let me say this: should you be sharing your sexual encounters with your spouse, how big your spouse is, should you be sharing that with, or how much of a freak your wife is, should you be sharing that with your dad, brothers, boys?
I don't really think that's the best idea.
And why not?
Because like you said, it could provoke curiosity.
Yeah.
But here's what happens though. Here's what happens. A lot of the times you get into a relationship with what ends up being your significant other.
And you done told all
But
your
it didn't
business.
start out as your significant other. It started out as y'all was cool, y'all were, doing your thing here and there.
Now all your boys know she a freak.
And now all your boys, but you love her though.
I mean, yeah,
But
you
they
get
but
married,
they
everybody
know
knows.
she a freak.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And
So
so
now you come to the cookout and everybody like, what up, Lisa? And they look down because they know.
or not only that, what up, Lisa? And so they remember the things that you was telling her Lisa was doing.
Wow.
And so they want Lisa to do that with them. And so now they're trying to like throw little pieces of bait out there to see if Lisa gonna bite.
So this is beyond in marriage. It's almost like you should never be sharing intimate, personal, anything with anybody.
I mean, the old adage, don't kiss and tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't kiss and
What
tell.
about if they didn't kiss and then they gone? Then
I mean, if they gone and it's over with, man, then go ahead and tell it all. Tell everything that happened. I'm just playing, y'all. But seriously though, I mean, I do think that you could communicate some things that aren't necessary, and I think it could bite you in the butt later on.
So I'm gonna tell you where it's helped me out.
Where's that?
With your dad.
Don't get into
With
this.
your dad.
See you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Julius's father, I love him. What up, Papa Ken? It's your favorite daughter in love. Your only daughter in love. So when we first got married, Julius's father, first of all, his dad is the only person he listens to
That's not true.
outside of Jesus.
That's not true either.
That the only person that can really, I've been with you a long time.
What she's saying.
Honor your father and the words that he says. When
That's a better way of saying it. To talk about
that's
this
why-
only and
that's
all
why
that.
I changed it.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
all right.
Jesus, Devontae Christ.
Who is Devontae Christ? I would like to know that.
I just feel like because Jesus was black, his middle name should be Devontae.
First of all, his last name ain't Christ. Jesus, my Lord.
It's Jesus Christ.
No, it's
That's
Jesus
his first name
the
and his
Christ.
last name.
Go, please.
And so I feel like because he's black, you put Devontae in there.
Y'all.
Jesus Devontae Christ.
Help my wife.
JDC.
Help my love here,
You know?
please. She said the man's last name was Christ. Come on, please.
Somebody says Julius Lancaster, that's your last name.
Lancaster is my last name.
So
Christ
I
is
say
my.
Jesus Christ. That's Christ is his last name.
We change up all types of stuff. It's actually Jesus the Christ, the anointed one.
Okay, so I'm taking out the and putting Devontae because he's black. As I was saying, when we first got married, we had some issues and difficulties, and I kind of knew not to run on the phone and call my mom and call my dad. So I called your dad.
Okay.
And your dad is pretty dope. Your father
He's a good guy.
taught me how to deal with you. He taught me how to dwell with you. He really did because you are his only son.
Didn't work.
Nigga, am I still here?
Nigga.
I'm sorry. I'm still here. Talking about what didn't work? I am still here. Still standing. 12 years strong. I digress.
All right.
Your dad helped me in how to deal with you. And so in that instant, it was good.
Dad, we gonna have to have a conversation. I hope you watching this. We gotta have a conversation. How dare you?
Your father has helped us out on plenty of occasions.
Dad,
your dad has always
How
been the mediator.
dare
between-
you receive a phone call and not let me know
Because he
that
didn't
y'all
want his
had the
son
conversation?
to lose out on the best thing that had ever happened to him. He didn't want you to lose your favor.
Okay, go ahead. I interrupted. I apologize.
That's what you always do.
Yeah, sure.
You control the narrative.
Sure.
So in that instance, though, I think it was good that I shared with your dad. Your dad was able to help me, tell me where I was wrong at, because your dad will do that too in the most loving way.
Okay.
And he was able to give me some knowledge, because we were first married. I didn't really know you and like that. Your dad knew you way longer than me.
Sure.
So when I was bringing certain things to him about your personality and some of the things you were doing, your dad was able to help me.
Okay.
So I think there's a lot of wisdom in who you tell.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And I think there's also wisdom in how much you tell them.
Yeah.
But I was able to share with your father some things, and he was really able to help me out.
Yeah.
When it came to dealing with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I never knew that about your son, and now I know.
That's good, because the time I had a conversation with your mom about you, I was able to gather some. What you talking about?
You called my mom?
No, listen. I'm just saying. You know, I was able
You
to.
called my mom?
I was able to gather some
He
information.
don't lie. He can't lie. Julius.
I was able to
Did you
gather.
call my mom?
I was able to gather some information that helped me
Julius.
move forward with this thing right here.
I told you about calling me a thing, didn't I?
And
I told you at the last time to stop calling me a
Whoa,
thing.
whoa, whoa,
You
whoa,
called me a
whoa,
thing
wait,
last time.
wait,
You called me a thing last
wait a minute,
time.
wait a minute.
You said
wait
that
a
was
minute,
this little thing.
wait a
I
minute.
told you about
wait,
calling me
I
a
need.
thing.
So listen, here's the deal. Say whatever you want to say,
Okay.
but nigga, don't cross this line no more.
Now I'm
Don't cross.
But I
Say
told
whatever you want to
but
say.
I told you.
I asked you
about
nicely.
calling me a thing. You said thing last episode.
If you don't remove your hand,
Stop referring to me as a thing.
if you don't remove your hand, I'm going to be forced to thrash you.
Stop calling me that.
I'm going to be forced to thrash
Stop
you.
calling me that.
I'm going to.
Stop calling me that.
In the world. Listen, to deal with this.
I'm not a dick.
Use your pronouns.
No.
Use your pronouns.
No. I am she and her. You understand?
Use your pronouns.
I'm a woman.
Use your pronouns. Listen.
your mama to use her pronouns.
Listen. Now that was a low blow. That was a low blow you did, and I don't appreciate what you did.
Because I told your mother to use her pronouns?
Yeah, because that wasn't. It was the context in
Your
which you
mother
said
needs to
it.
use her pronouns.
No.
Like anybody else's mother.
She didn't bring her into this conversation. You know, you stay over there on your side of the situation.
You talk to me right.
Stay over there.
Talk to me nice.
Stay over there, and I'm gonna stay over here.
Your hands are busy.
No, I'm here. I'm here with it. I'm in my personal space.
Just watch what you got to say.
That y'all see this? This is the type of stuff. This is the toxicity that bleeds out into the episodes that y'all see. Well, what's all that? What's all that right there?
Centering.
What's all that right there? Get out of there. Ah!
Now.
What's all that right there?
Come back over here again.
Listen, so
you're going to walk over, you're going to limp back.
listen, I was able to gather some information about her.
Did you call my mom?
About her.
You lying.
That
That's why
helped.
You can't answer because you if you ever
and
ask
then-
me a head-on question,
and then-
you will never answer it.
Then I was able to gather more info from your father.
Now I know my daddy told you some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Eugene,
You sure
I know
did.
Eugene did.
Sure did. We used to have long road trips with the commercial cleaning business.
Yeah, I know my daddy told everything.
I ain't tell everything, but he was able to give me some nuggets to help me deal with this right here, y'all.
I told you, stop calling me this, and don't do that.
What do you mean?
This.
Use your
this
pronoun.
Stop doing
Why
that.
did you hit me on this? That hurt.
It did not hurt.
It did a little
No,
bit.
It did not.
It did. I worked out yesterday, and I'm sore.
Don't do that no more.
Listen, I'm gonna
What's
do what
my
I
name?
wanna do.
Who am I to you?
You're my wife.
Then refer to me as such.
Okay, well, her dad was able to give me some information to help me deal with wife.
You're such a jerk. You are a jerk.
What?
Jerk.
So, anyways, I think disclosing too much information, and especially to the wrong person, can be detrimental to your relationship.
Parents can be dangerous though.
Absolutely.
I mean, your dad, you are his only son.
Absolutely.
I could have called him and he could have been like, girl, go ahead. You know, he could have really went off on me.
He could have.
But your dad he's a wise man. And he told me something. He said, I know my son Ashanti better than anybody on this planet. And so he was able to help me Because your dad loves you so much, and he has a genuine vested interest in you being successful and great. He wants your marriage to be great.
Sure.
So he was able to really minister. Shout out to Pastor Ken.
Yeah.
Minister to me in a way to protect his son.
He probably was.
No, for sure. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't anything bad. It wasn't he didn't dog you out. He just let me know this is how my son is, and this is how you have to talk to him and deal with him.
Yeah. Did you take the advice?
Oh, absolutely. It was great advice.
Did you take it?
Yeah. What's all of that?
I asked you, did you take
all
it?
of that extra?
Did you take the advice?
Am I still here?
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, it means everything.
No, because it could have eliminated some of the friction.
No, the friction we've had has been because you've been ridiculous. The truth shall make you free. That's what the Bible says. Did you take any of the advice that my father gave you? Nope.
I think I did.
Oh, really?
I think I did. Yep, I think I did. Thus, I'm still here.
Well, then see?
You feel me?
We did.
I'm still here.
Still
You know,
here.
after all of the stuff I done been through with you.
How many women you been married to?
You know, 12.
Over the past 12 years?
Yeah, 12 of them.
So every year I've morphed into a different woman.
Every 6 months.
Dang, so 24 women?
24 women, yeah. Yeah. Just crazy, y'all.
Have you ever found yourself wanting to reach out to your dad or to anybody else and be like, man, I don't know what to do, or do you just reach out to Jesus?
Both. I use all the resources at my disposal. Jesus, my dad, you know, all that. But I don't disclose too much information. So anyways, I think disclosing too much information can be bad.
It can. And it's good information or not. You can disclose money, you can disclose sex, you can disclose, so it's not necessarily like disgruntledness. I think we can overshare some money, like, yeah, man, Jew got, $2.5 million and he was able to buy this and buy that, and he got me this and he got me that. It can produce jealousy in people. Like, it's just weird. A lot of the times I think I prefer, the older that I've gotten, the longer we've been married, to just move in silence. And I think that's something that you've taught me, because I used to always want to announce everything, and you look at me like, no, you just move in silence, and then people will see when it's all said and done. You don't have to share everything.
What about, like, I was watching this one movie, I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was some sort of Tyler Perry movie where they were the wife snuck and got her boyfriend or her husband a job from some other guy.
Oh yeah, I know just a while, and then he was working there, and when he found out, that was talking about soul food.
Soul food.
Yeah.
Soul food. Do you feel like that she was disclosing too much information to that man?
Man, yeah.
About her husband?
Absolutely. You don't do no man like that.
Wow.
You don't never ever go to your ex dude to help your current dude out and then tell him the reason, so now he got something hanging over his head.
Oh God.
It's bad enough you got his girl, and now you coming to me asking me for money. Oh, you don't do a man like that. You don't do a man's pride like that, baby. No.
So she disclosed too much information.
Absolutely. She had no business doing that.
So how do you even really distinguish, like, what should be disclosed and what shouldn't? Is that something that you and your significant other should discuss and come to terms with prior to the relationship or whatever, or at some point in the relationship?
At some point in the relationship.
Or like, and it's hard because it's so nuanced.
Yeah.
How are you able to really, like, come to terms on what's toxic and what's not? Like, that's like me and you having a conversation and we're saying, okay, if this happens, that means we're toxic. And so at that point, it's okay for you to share that information with somebody because we've come to terms with. That's weird. That's weird as heck.
Toxicity is something that you can determine, but I think abuse or like being mentally downtrodden, I think those are more of the lines that you can, and people can see those things a little more obvious. Like, if I was really mentally abusing you or emotionally abusing you, and you're kind of, what'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, no. You said a whole lot in that deep breath you just took.
I didn't utter any words.
Why are you shaking your head?
I didn't utter any words. I'm wondering why you stopped.
You want somebody to come rescue you? Because I can make it to where they can come rescue you. Yeah. 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 Help you. Oh, you want the world to make it seem like your life over here is just so just reckless abandon, huh?
That's Kanye West.
In the middle of the ocean.
It's Kanye West. Good life. Good life. It's a good life. It's a good life.
David, I would like to be done recording with this man. I think I've come. This is it. Make marriage great again. It's getting real. This is the end of the road.
She ain't going nowhere. She ain't doing nothing.
This is the end of the road for me. I'm going to go ahead and.
She ain't talking about nothing. How much time we got, David? We ain't talking about nothing. David, what do you think? You think too much information is bad? 100%. David said 100%.
100%.
Yeah, but how do you come to terms, though?
It's a discussion, like. Man,
so if I'm feeling away,
you have to know. First of all, what's understood don't need to be explained. I don't even think that it needs to be explained. As men and women, you don't brag to your boys about how bomb your wife.
Okay, but I'm talking about just other stuff. Like if I'm feeling a certain way, if I feel like
you're gonna be like, man, Ashanti been getting on my nerves. Man.
No, not that general stuff. I'm talking about if I feel like I really need to vent to somebody. Now, what do you do? What do I do? Come to you and be like, hey, babe, look, these are the things that's been bothering me.
Yep.
X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
And I really believe that I need to talk to somebody about this because I don't really know how to deal with it. And it seems like you and I can't come to terms. How do you feel about me?
Marriage, I think that's great going to counseling about that.
How do you feel about, no, I don't want counseling. I don't want you and I. I want to tell somebody about what I'm dealing with.
No, Negro. If we're married and you feeling like that, we need to go to counseling. You talk to somebody.
But what if it ain't like a us thing?
You can go
me
to
thing.
counseling.
Okay.
You can go to counseling.
All right.
I think that's healthy. Separate counseling is healthy. Yes, go see somebody.
Any counselors, drop your information in the comments right now. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it for the ratings. Yeah. All right.
Ratings?
Yeah.
This is not CBS.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna have my own thing here in a minute. You know, I'm doing it for the ratings.
I'm gonna have my own TV show.
That'd be great.
I'll be able to say,
I think it'd be great.
I am your host.
Cause that's what you really want.
Oh, you know I want a TV show, though.
Yeah, that's why you're trying to excommunicate me out.
No, I want us to have something together, but I also want my own TV show.
All right.
Like Oprah.
I think you would do amazing.
I think so too.
Yeah, I do.
I really appreciate that.
I think you do amazing, sweetheart.
I think read some more books and do some more studying and expand my vocabulary. Seeing how you said last time I couldn't say sexy because my vocabulary was limited, that I couldn't pull another word to explain what I was trying to say.
I didn't say you couldn't. I said I think you should. Get your words right.
Like I said, you basically said my brain was small.
Oh my God.
And that it wasn't vast enough to reach into the depths of language.
You make stuff up.
Pull out another word.
You just make stuff up. It's okay though, y'all. It's all right. This is the type of stuff I deal with. That is
exactly what he said.
No, I said I think you should use another word.
You should use another word.
I didn't say you couldn't.
But then I said, well, nobody uses another word for sex, and we all just use that. And you said exactly, you should go find another word.
But I didn't say you couldn't. I wasn't implying that something was wrong with you mentally or that you were incapable or that you didn't have knowledge. I said I think you should. Yeah.
That's what happens when people go back to school to be doctors.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
That right there, what she did was not okay. Making me feel bad about trying to do some things further.
I didn't make you feel bad.
That
You're
wasn't
making
okay.
Me feel bad.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. That wasn't okay what you just did. I'm telling you right now, that thing right there you just pulled was toxic.
Say thing.
No, I didn't call you a thing. I said that thing.
Just at this point.
Now you're restricting my verbs.
Yeah.
I can't. My words. I can't even use thing.
Yeah. Welcome to the gun show. You tell me what I can't use. Find another word.
Why are you in my face?
Find another word.
I need you to back up a little bit.
Find another word.
Are you on your cycle?
No. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, cut it out. David, cut the tape so that I can literally bash his head all the way to the white meat. Please.
Hey, y'all, look. This has been MMGA.
You're
Make
gonna
marriage.
receive all kind of hate mail from every woman across
Make
the world.
marriage
That's gonna
great
say, why somebody got to be on their cycle in
again.
order to check you? Are you kidding me?
You're displaying a lot of characteristics right now for the world to see.
You are too.
No. Stay over there. Listen, this has been great, y'all. I appreciate it. Look at the camera, honey. They're watching. They're looking at you. I see you looking. What you looking at, nigga? Listen, y'all, it's been great. Thank you for tuning in. Go subscribe, please. Share it. Tag somebody. Go to Facebook. Make Marriage Great Again podcast. Go to Instagram. MMGA podcast. Get with us. Shoot us an email. mmga614@gmail. We love y'all. It's been great. And we're going to hop off here so I can handle this situation right here. And then we will be back at it again.